Hey, what's going on, Divine Feminines? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to bring you a message real quick, all right? I want to pull from my ancestors. Well, it's the Hoodoo Tarot deck, all right? So I'm going to ask, what your ancestors want you to know right now on your journey, okay? So, TikTok family, make sure you go over to my YouTube, subscribe, because this video is going to run out at about 10 minutes, hopefully, okay? If it stops beforehand, it's because my phone ran out of space. But however, my YouTube link is in the bio, so all you have to do is click that icon. All right, y'all, so let's get started. Let me set my intentions though. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with this divine feminine reading. Protect us as we go through the portals to commune with you and close the gates to anything not in alignment. Thank you that my true guides are here with me to deliver this message. And so it is. All right, so some stuff is mixed up here. All right, there we go. All right. Don't forget, every twin is on a different stage of their journey, okay? If the message doesn't fit your story, don't force it. My goal is to help you to evolve. This twin flame journey literally is about your own soul's evolution, and it's about your spiritual purpose in life, okay? However, I know a lot of times people jump on a journey because they think, oh, I get to connect with my divine counterpart. That's not entirely the case, okay? You go through a series of cycles, all right? Lessons, things that you are learning, especially about yourself, because again, this is about your evolution, and so you're able to begin to navigate through this journey of being of service, all right, as a light worker, right? Because that's the whole purpose of the soul contract that you have with your person. And on this spiritual journey, you have helpers, you have guides, you have your ancestors, okay, that are helping you with the connection, bringing you two together so that you can work effectively in your calling, okay? So the union to me, it seems to be more of union of self versus union of the two counterparts, because you guys are already one. It's no separating the two. As you already know, you guys share the same soul, so you're literally you are the twin flame. Okay, this is about your soul's evolution. Are you evolving or are you staying the same? And really, it's one of these things. It's not a forced evolution, but in this lifetime, what I'm feeling is that the union has to happen because the divine needs us now, okay, to be of service. All right, so remember to stick with the bigger picture of why you are on this journey. You get your rewards, of course, because you're in service. All right, the divine is going to make sure you're straight. The universe going to make sure you're good. You're going to have what you need, okay? But however, in the meantime, just enjoy getting to know you, because it's really about the relationship that you have with yourself more than anything else, okay? It's tough, I know. I'm divine feminine. I've been on the twin flame journey myself for about 2 years, and it's tough. Okay, it has a lot to do with just being able to get over our own codependencies and that need to want to be in a relationship, or that need to want to be loved by the divine counterpart. And that love cannot be found outside of you, okay? It's inside of you. It's that love that you're searching for can only be found with Source God and within, okay? And that's what our angelic guides are trying to get us to realize and understand, all right? So it may be, I don't want to say tumultuous, because it's not that bad, y'all. It's just that we're triggered so much because of our past trauma. But it may be seeming like it's never ending, okay? But it gets easier and easier and easier with every chapter of your book, okay? You are literally taking what you are learning in these chapters and you are sharing it with others. That's what I do. A lot of times I've been through what I speak about here on these videos, so I'm able to tell you how my guides have help me through this, okay? I don't speak from my ego when I do my readings. I try to do it straight from intuition. All right, so the first card that came out for you guys was courting and the big queen. Okay, so y'all can see that. Now I'm gonna look at my book because I don't know these cards. All right, so bear with me. But of course we know what courting means, right? Courting is like dating and things like that. So 42. So this card is certainly about love and romance. It doesn't have to be. There are many different types of relationships, right? As well as unspoken contracts that we keep them together. And a lot of times the twins can be, usually a lot of times it's more romantic than it is platonic, okay? But it can be a platonic relationship, okay? But however, we are all giving our attention to someone or something. When courting comes up in a reading, it is asking you to appraise the value of your attachments in terms of your individual long-term goals. Let me see here. Will you continue to engage with this person? Or with your person, let's put it that way. Okay. Will their presence help or harm you? Okay, especially when it comes to what you are visualizing for yourself. It's time to review your ethics and make an honest assessment of the road you're choosing. It's time to make a choice, and that's what it's been, right? We have been forced to, I don't even want to say forced, but we have to make a choice regardless. We cannot stay in a stuck energy. The universe has been sending the towers to get us to make these decisions for ourselves. And so we have to really do an honest assessment. Is this connection helping you or harming you? Are you evolving or are you staying the same? Okay? Consider this. Is your connection to your person healthy or unhealthy? What's binding you two together? Is it a healthy relationship or unhealthy one? Make up your mind. What do you want? Do you want to be in or out? What is your philosophy of life, and how does that inform this relationship? What if you commit fully to this? What would that look like? Is the passion, the love, the desire reciprocal? Cute doesn't last, right? Are your morals, values, and goals aligned? Are you both on the same page? Or do you have entirely different books? The moral to the story is what? And what it's been looking like is that divine femme and divine masculine have entirely two different books, right? But it's like the goals are the same, okay? So now you need to check in and see, are the values and the morals the same, okay? Now with the big queen, I want to read the scripture. Isaiah 21:5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Okay, so the big queen is like she's the carnival Indian queen. All right, and what I'm seeing here is that she was a powerful warrior, very brave, a spiritualist, a root worker in Louisiana, and she worked with Black Hawk to ensure victory against her enemies. Okay, y'all, so let's see what this ancestor has for you. And what I'm going to do before I keep going into seeing what the big queen has for you guys, TikTok, go over to my YouTube to see the rest. All right. So thank you so much. All right. So when the big queen appears in a reading, you are being asked to consider your roots in regards to your mother's wit? What would your ancestors say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would they give you? How would they handle this situation? The wisdom of our mothers is a portal to the past. That doesn't mean that you must do things exactly as they did or perceive the world exactly as they perceived it, because that would be impossible, right? But what it does mean is that you should be given an opportunity to speak to you via your consideration. This does not only connect us with the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth, death, and decay will always be, but it is the space between that a big queen inhabits. It is the spirit of continuity and the joy that its true comprehension brings, that ensures nothing is ever truly lost, even if it can't be found now. Therefore, there is always abundance, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. Okay? And this is what they're saying. Really, like, sit down and have a conversation with yourself, right? And what would your mother advise you? What would she say? You know, if your mother was someone who was of integrity and things like that, right? And you don't have to take on everything, because times change. You know, the way we do things are changing. We're not doing things the same way our mothers and our grandparents did. You know, when I was going through my divorce, my grandmother told me, you know, to pray. Go in your prayer closet. Pray for your marriage. Pray if you wanted to be saved. And that's what I did. But then I started to realize that's not what God wanted for me. Okay. But still, check in, you know, get some advice. You can definitely pick up something, especially, you know, the women of our bloodline. They're so wise. You know, they've been through so much, especially when it comes to relationships, right? So some of the things you may want to consider is, how do you give and receive pleasure? How do others in the world come into play with that? Do you accept abundance into your life, and how? Do you accept compliments for your beauty or your style with grace? How do you respond when people compliment you? What aspect of your life do you nurture the most? Because this is literally about you being your most authentic self, about you accepting who you are, okay, and nurturing those parts of you. This is what we're called to do on a journey. This is why we are always being guided. Go within, take care of yourself, you know, practice your self-care, get grounded, because these things are important on this journey. This is about you being whole, okay? So what aspect of your life could use more nurturing? Are you neglecting anyone who deserves your attention right now, okay? Do you purposely seek reasons to smile and laugh out loud every day? And how often do you reflect on the beauty of being alive and of being you? Are you concerned with nature, with Mother Earth? Do you feel like you may have lost your way? What do you do on a regular basis to help restore your senses, right? Because of this world, it's hectic. Because of our everyday life, what are you doing to get grounded? Okay, so buy a plant, take a walk, buy maybe 3 plants. And here, it says Jezebel root or the Louisiana iris. I don't know if that's available here, you know, in where I live at, but I'm not sure. They may have it. But however, how does all the knowledge you've accumulated or spiritual work you have done benefit your family, yourself, your community? You know, what is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? Because this is what we're working on. Okay, we're working on building our legacies. This is where this part of us becoming whole, so we can be able to pass something down to our children that doesn't involve grief and heartbreak and divorce, right? And abuse, things of that nature. Something that involves you actually building something that has supported and helped your community, your family, your friends, the world. Okay? What does your mother or mother figure have to say about what you have learned? your knowledge, what you are doing, what you are accepting. Okay? I know. You see how she got a hand over her mouth? That's what my mother would be like, oh my God, are you serious? I would never, right? But we've done it. So let's see divine feminine. I know. I really want to go back to courting. Then I'm going to go outside real quick. It's getting a little overcast, but try to get me a good walk in real quick before it rains here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, courting. Let me tell y'all, my brain be like, just as fast as I think it be going. Let's see. Let's ask some questions here. What is binding divine feminine to divine masculine healthy? Unlikely. It's some aspects of the connection that is not healthy. And let me know about that. Tell me about the unlikely. Let me grab my other cards, but I got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Let me see something. Gotta switch my position. It's a little odd here. There's definitely some frustrations, because it's like you got this temporary hardship or whatever it is that you guys could be going through right now, right? I should have got something to drink. Hold on. Look, I got some tea I had here this morning. As long as I ain't one of those little fruit flies sitting in it. I got so many plants, right? Sometimes it be them little gnats. Hold on. Alright, so it's like things are improving. Things are improving in your connection. Okay? Are you aware of that? That's what I just heard. It's like what it's doing, it's like it's on a 5D level. So you're not seeing it in the 3D, because you're still seeing your person as the Knight of Wands reverse. Okay? Page of Wands reverse. So it's like you're still seeing this situation as if they are being reckless or in and out or non-committal. Things like that. Okay? Or like they're acting out or something here. You're still seeing like the obstacles, okay? Or even seeing them as someone who has broken your heart. Like you're still seeing them in this energy here that you know, it's like you see them in this energy, and what I'm hearing is like, but you are still there, or you are still hoping. It's like it's a lack of cohesion between you two with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like, or you may not be sharing the same goals, but I feel like what's happening here is it's so many disappointments because of the delays. And this may cause you either shut down, or you may even get in this energy of, how can I say it? It causes conflict, or you may get in this energy of being defensive or guarded or something. And it's like this feeling of defeat. That's what it is. You may literally be in the energy of defeat. It's like you want to walk away from this situation, or you're tired of, you know, the underhanded behaviors or what it appears to be, because you're kind of still seeing them. It's the way that they move. I'm telling you, the way that they move is just so, it could be so, how can I say it? I don't want to say misconstrued, but it's like the way they move, it looks like they're always up to something. They're never really that transparent. It always looks like they're hiding some shit, right? So you be sitting there kind of looking like, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. Something ain't right. They giving to somebody else. They over there being generous. They being them up. Let me tell you. They out here giving to the community around this mug. Something ain't right, right? With that Six of Pentacles coming out. All right, so it is. It's a lot of unhealthy aspects to the connection, and it seems like it has a lot to do with, mindsets. You could be blocked in your intuition, and most definitely when it comes to the connection. So, and I feel like this is mirroring energy. Here with the Nine of Swords coming in the reverse position, it's like they're saying, look, we told you it's the light at the end of the tunnel, boo. The situation is improving. You may have to let go of the negativity or the stress, right? Okay. It's perspective, I believe. That's what I'm hearing. Let me see something. What makes this connection unhealthy? The Four of Sticks. It reminds me of the Four of Wands. Elaborate on that Four of Sticks. It's like when I look at that, because I see these two people on this card, you see how they're getting that chance to spend together, like they're literally in nature together, gardening together, building their foundation together. You guys, I don't feel like you're doing that. It's like the oneness is not there in the connections, that togetherness. It's like each one of you, each twin is doing their own thing, tending to their own garden. And really, you guys are supposed to be doing this together is what I'm hearing. It's like y'all supposed to be working together, but there's this block. So I'm gonna ask about that. Yeah, y'all supposed to have been in this energy here of celebrating, but there's some type of minor delays or conflicts. You're supposed to be happy. Like this is a happy couple planting their baby's placenta with angelic flowers beneath a lush crepe tree. Starting your families. You guys are supposed to be doing this already, but of course, like I said, there's some type of delay. So what's the delay about? What's the delay? What's the conflict? The Nine of Baskets. I feel like that's the Nine of Wands. No. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. It's exactly what I said. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles would be, each one of you building your own inheritance or your own legacies, like building your money. Oh, you know what? Nope. I do feel that, but I'm seeing also, what I'm seeing is, it has something to do. Let me look. I feel like it's options or something too as well, because I'm seeing different options here. Nine of Baskets. 118. I totally missed that. Why? Because of the things that they got on here. This is the Nine of Cups. It has an alligator. It looks like mushrooms. So I'm like, is that drugs? That's why I was like, wait, this is about options. But that would be the Seven of Cups. But the The Nine of Cups is about your wish fulfillment. So elaborate on that. How would that be a block? Someone may be more focused on the material things. You know how it's about your human desires, whether it's cash, because that's what's in there. There's jewelry, financial security, knowledge, protection, food, nourishment, liquor. It's got bottles of wine, traveling, but nothing in here is about love. So somebody's wish fulfillment or their desires represents more of the worldly things, I guess you would say, right? Ten of Coins reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles. And so, is this both counterparts' wishes? Because the Ten of Coins is like the Ten of Pentacles. That would be family. That would be your legacy. Okay, so is this both counterparts' wishes? No. It feels like Divine Femme, you may be on the family structure. You want your Ten of Pentacles. And it's like the masculine wants their Nine of Baskets, their Nine of Cups. Like I said, it's like you guys are writing two different books. Where Divine Femme, you may be working to obtain your Ten of Pentacles now. Your person, right now, they're working on fulfilling their human desires. The money, the wealth, the recognition, right? So that's the block. How can they overcome this? Mother of Coins. And you see how she's resting. Take care of yourself. I feel like, and I see it's like, what I heard was wisdom. I'm hearing use your wisdom. Mother of Coins. It says it's about investing time and energy to improve your quality of life. This is like, you want to be able to put your time and energy into yourself. Like, that's your biggest investment. I feel like everybody is moving and at this pace of trying to obtain everything that they desire, but no one's taking that time to be in tune with themselves for that practical care, right? The reason why you want to do this is because the goal is about you receiving valuable messages and insight from your dreams so that you may be able to help yourself and others. Okay, this is why you want to be able to get into that energy of self-care and make this a daily practice. Connect with the plants jasmine or lavender, because that will help you to relax. You can sleep with lavender or close or nearby you, okay? But this is why it's important, because you're getting valuable insight here that's going to help you to overcome whatever the obstacles that you are having. I'm a dreamer, but let me tell you, I receive so many dreams, and some of my dreams I break down and I'll be like, okay, let me figure out what this is. And some dreams I'll be sitting up there, I just don't even write it down because I'll be like, Lord have mercy. Because I dream vividly, and I can dream probably, it's a lot of dreams. Within a night, I think I jump in and out of dream state. At least I'm saying what I can remember 10 or 15 times. Okay, I can remember like 10 or 15 different themes. And I know that's just not it. Like, it's a way more than that. But it's so much, it becomes overwhelming. So I don't usually, jot it down. But yeah, it's going to be in your dream state or whatever your intuition is. That's going to help you to get that valuable insight that you need to overcome the obstacles here. I know, it's just like, why don't you just tell us? Like, how about you just tell us the insight? And then we move from there, right? But nah, it's about, look, we're developing our gifts. Okay. This is skill development 101 right now. All right, boos. Let's see. All right, so we learning, right? This is what we're here to do. We're here to learn. We ain't always here to hear about what they doing and that karmic-y shit, okay? Because that's not why we're, that stunts our growth. There's so much more to this journey, all right? Is this passion and love and desire reciprocated between the two? Yes. You both love, desire each other equally. The passion is equal. 2 yeses, y'all. Are their values aligned? Unlikely. And yes. It's like, in some ways, right? Why the unlikely? Father of Sticks. All right. Y'all already know that was my son, okay? He on his video game, so somebody pissed him off. Let's see. 83. And this feels like here it's like because your masculine operates in these energies, it's like both energies of the Father of Sticks. It's like on one side, right? They're visionary, they're adventurous, they're goal oriented, they're wise, and they're trustworthy, right? They got this natural born leader energy to them. And on the negative side, it's like they end up either being immature or reckless in their energy, right? It's like some of these attributes are there. So it's like balancing that energy is what I'm hearing. This is what ends up making your values kind of not like be in alignment. Okay, so let me see something. I want to pull tarot on that. I want these to go over here. Well, let me see something. Clarify Father of Sticks. Three of Coins. It's about, and that's what it is. It's like with them, it's the values are more around success, because that's even with the Father of Sticks. The Father of Sticks was very successful. Okay, it's more around success than anything. Okay, professional growth and having these high standards and things like that. But you both have that energy there. That's where the part I feel like you are alike in many ways, because when it comes to your goals, you definitely want your earthly goals, you know what it is around your career, your social status, things like that. You are very much in tune in that part. I know I had to exhale because it's just like, whew. And with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, it's like there's a lot of, it's just, elaborate on the Ten of Swords reverse. Whatever the old pain is and things like that stuff has to be dealt with, because it feels like, you know, your person, Divine Masculine, could be trying to escape that, not really face and deal with that. So what they're doing is like they're putting all their energy and their time into their work or building this successful life for themselves. Okay, it's like some of their deepest fears, like they fear them coming true, especially because they've already experienced them here in the past. Yeah, the defeat card or Five of Swords comes out. Okay, so it's this energy of defeat, and this is what it is. It's like this is why what they can control, or what they feel like they can control, is their destiny when it comes to them building for themselves, their own self-promotion. Okay, that's why they're so hesitant. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. They don't want to miss on an opportunity, you know, starting something new, and it's like they want to, yeah, Nine of Pentacles comes out, and that's what it is. It's like they're focusing on their independence, their success, their financial stability, and this is where you guys' values clash, because even though you are focusing on that too as well, you're Divine Feminine more like the Queen of Pentacles. You're a healthy balance. You can be a homemaker and a boss. You can be, you know, go home, take care of the children, you understand, do homework with the kids, clean the house, cook the meal, you understand, and still be on the phone at the same time handling business, right? That's just how you guys are. This is where you are building to be, right? And they are still kind of like, they can navigate through both, but their main focus here is going to be about their own independent wealth, their own independence, thriving, their need to thrive. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They've been through so much, a lot of upheavals. Okay, so now we can see, well, I mean, which you probably really kind of pretty much known, but now it's like beginning to, how do you begin to shift the energy and the connection to get things moving? And it's going to be about you now, Divine Feminine, taking some time and getting still, meditating, go to sleep. I used to do that all the time, y'all. When I was literally going through that healing phase of my life, I would go to sleep every second that I could, because in my sleep I could connect to God through my dream states. I'm a seer, so I can catch all types of downloads. And I loved it because it was answering, like it felt like real life, and it was answering my prayers. Like literally in my dream state, I feel like I'm really there in that reality, which we are supposedly be, you know, jumping timelines when we're in our dreams, right? Astral projecting and everything. And there is where I get the most answers. So if I'm depressed or if I'm stressed or going through something, I will go to sleep first, right? Just so that I can get outside of my head to connect to spirit, because just sitting here and meditating just doesn't work for me. My mind be like 100 different thousand places. Okay. But yeah, so yep, get still. And that's what it's been even saying in all day in my all of my readings, collective readings and all. Like, it's time to go within. You got these answers that's going to help you to get out this stuck energy. But overall, don't give up on what you believe in. It's not time to stop fighting. You understand? You in this to win this, okay? And it's not about winning the person back, but it's about you winning who you are back, your most authentic self, connecting to your higher self, okay? Again, it's bittersweet, but let me tell you, what you gain is way more important and better than where you have come from. Your twin flame has been visiting you in your dreams. Wow. Go to sleep. Try to remember your dreams. In my dreams, my twin is either fixing something, or I'm seeing him in a situation, always seeing him in situations with other people, right? I'd be like, ugh. Why do you keep showing me these dreams? These are things. Why you keep showing me these dreams? I hate it, y'all. Because you know how the dreams be when they say you dream about your person cheating and you wake up and you mad at them. Examine situations with your third eye. Do not rely on your human eyes to be your true guide, okay? Congratulations. You're taking the proper steps on your healing journey, which assures your success. So keep going deeper. And this is what I'm here to help you do. Go deeper, okay? We in this to win this. All right? So, Divine Feminines, thank you so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate all your support. And I love you guys. And until we meet again, don't forget to hit the like button. Peace.